Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, leave a comment. Really appreciate all the comments and connecting with everybody out there. We're all connected on a deep level, a deep soul level, and it's just nice that we can acknowledge that on the conscious level. Today I'm going to be doing a reading, and this reading is a mediumship reading. I'm going to try to bring forth as many different energies as I can, people that have been on this earth and have passed over to the other side, leaving us on this side kind of wondering what happened, where they're at. And some people are feeling alone. It's the holiday season, and you may feel lonely during this time, as maybe your loved ones have passed over. So with that, let's go ahead and get started on this reading. It's a mediumship reading. First card I have here is the Hermit. The Hermit's a time of going within and to connecting with that essence of yourself that is connected with all that is. And sometimes we get there by having things that are struggles or pain that'll put us into that hermit energy. And it's a place where we can go deep within, and it is often very painful. It can be painful. It doesn't necessarily have to be. You can just be kind of in that place, knowing that you're there and being in the moment, being in the presence of that, and be okay with it. But for most of us that have gone through the hermit energy that is coming forth here, we've had struggles and pains that would come with it, depression, that type of thing. That's perfectly normal. It's not required. We could be in hermit mode, in the hermit energy, connecting with everything that is, and can be completely present and okay with it. But it does bring forth lots of growth, lots of energy that leads to us fulfilling our life purpose here in this earth realm. Then we have the Queen of Water. This is a nurturing energy. This is coming through. It could be a parent. This could be a parent or a grandmother or whatnot that passed over, and maybe is part of why you kind of were pushed into that hermit energy. Now we have the Queen of Fire. So another queen there. This is an individual. Again, it's probably somebody that was very close to you. The fiery energy, that could be kind of a feisty energy. If you had a loved one that was pretty fiery, pretty feisty, this definitely could be that person that's coming through. It's kind of like, the red-headed child. It's kind of a stigma, I guess, that redheads could be a little bit more or fiery. It doesn't have to, necessarily mean that this individual coming through has red hair, but it's just that energy, just trying to get you to understand the energy that is associated with it here. Then we have the messenger of air. So this is that person that they could be like really talkative, real, kind of excited when they talk, real, really wanting to communicate and get their energy out there. They could be a very fast talking individual. I'm just trying to bring as many through here as I can, and this is all going to kind of make sense later as to who these people are by different signs that are going to come throughout the reading. We haven't really had any numbers yet. Numbers can often point to individuals. We have the 9. But we'll get more numbers here that are going to kind of be more of these individuals saying hello by giving you numbers that make sense to you, that can kind of communicate to you who they are. And with that, we have another 9. So that the 9 is important. This is a important number in this reading. 9 is associated. It can be associated with something that maybe is coming into fruition. And the 9 of air can be associated with some of the aspects could be anxiety and, nightmares, depression, that type of thing. I feel like what this is saying is that it's saying that some of you individuals out there that are watching have experienced, some of this energy, the nightmares, and because the 9's really popping out here, and I feel like this is an important aspect here of this 9 of air. It's highlighting it to me that your loved ones are watching, and that they know the depression, they know the anxiety that's coming through, and it's something that can be worked on and overcame, and know that they're there, and they want to help you through this this pain that you may be going through. Then the full energy, it's a newness. It's a new path. It's something new. It's exciting energy. It's kind of an energy that doesn't know really necessarily about the bad that might be out there. So what it's saying here is, the depression and the anxiety and whatnot. It's like it's asking for us to push past these negative emotions and feelings and move past them into a newness, a new energy, a good energy, a happy energy. And that energy before, that was the Hermit energy, and the Hermit energy it's not that it's a bad thing. It's actually, it could be very good for enlightenment. But what I'm gathering here is it's time to move on past that and towards the enlightenment aspect of things, of life. You'll you get to the point where you understand that there's nothing to be depressed about or upset about, because things are happening for a purpose. Things are happening for a reason. So when you're getting past that Hermit, when you're getting past that stage of going within, you realize that it's okay to come out of that, because that energy outside of that is actually you know better for you at this point in your life. It was important. It was important for getting you to where you're at now. But however, now that you've been in there, there's no need to continue on that path. I think that you've got the information from that you need. And that was a 0. Now we have a 4. We have some Emperor energy coming through, and that's somebody that is a leader, a father type figure. That could be a father figure that for many of you that it wants to come through. And we're starting to get more numbers here. We've got the 4 now. We've got 0, and these numbers, a lot of times, what they kind of represent, or a lot of times it's birth dates, and different special numbers that maybe your loved one had, that you kind of remember that person by. It could be even a number that's important to you as well. Then we have the 8 of water. Now, with this 8 of water, it's about kind of what I've already spoke on. It's moving on. It's moving forward. It's moving out of that energy. So it's kind of reinstating that, moving on. And I'm going to get more out of that card later, but I'm just kind of brushing through the important things right now. And then we'll, at the end, I'll kind of make it all flow together here. So we're starting to get some water energy coming through. So it's kind of shifting a little bit to this different energy. So before we had, it was more of like the feminine energy that was there. Now we've got some masculine energy. So we've got both the feminine and masculine coming through. And we've got quite a bit of water that's wanting to come out. So that page, the page of water, that's kind of a youthful energy. It's so, moving on, having a youthful attitude, having a youthful energy about you. That's important. And this, I feel like this father energy is kind of confirming what the feminine energy had to say about this. I mean, this doesn't necessarily have to be a father. It could be a husband. If you had a husband that passed, it could be that individual. Again, more water energy. We've got the 4 now. 4 of water. So again, it's about these. We're on the emotions, and it's about moving past these emotions. There's these emotions that are out there, and the father energy, the masculine energy, it can be really good at you know, assisting a child as they grow at overcoming some of those emotions that they might have. Unfortunately, sometimes it's a little extreme. It's a little extreme where that masculine energy would uh, force force the individual to um, bury these emotions and try to make them disconnect with them. Um, it seems like that energy is changing quite a bit in the world, but some of you might have experienced this from your father. You know, that strictness, and if you had emotions, you know, the father could be very upset with that, and maybe become even angry that you had these emotions. And know that you don't need to bury the emotions. There's no need to bury the emotions, but know that the emotions are not, that's not who you are. So um, so if deep down, if you're wounded over this, if emotions came forth, and you think that's bad, that you're bad, that you're not you're not living up to what, you know, the world has kind of told you about emotions. You know, you could think that you're not doing the right thing, or you're not, something's wrong with you because you have emotions. So if that's you, then um, know that you're not your emotions. You're not the emotions, and the emotions don't need to control you. You are separate from the emotions. You, if you have, you know, these negative emotions, and even, you know, depression, kind of look at it from the outside and observe it, and send it loving energy. It's okay to have that. Don't beat yourself up. And that's one thing. If we've grown, and we've been told our emotions are bad, and we've felt like, you know, we can't express our emotions, and we might bottle them up and suppress them, and go into this hermit energy, and be in this place where we're stuck in that because we're afraid to come out of that and express our emotions. So we're just stuck in a place where we think it's okay. It feels safe to bottle up these emotions. So what is happening is it's caused suffering. It causes suffering as we experience, you know, the depression, or just the reclusiveness of not wanting to be hurt. And it's actually kind of a sabotage thing that we do because it feels safe, if that makes sense. And of course we have more water. So this energy is really wanting us to think about emotions. Emotions are associated with water. And here we've got the three of water, and the three is about unity, friendships is the cup energy, and I what this is saying, it's get that, it's about the support that's out there. If you've been in that hermit energy, um, this energy is kind of saying, come out of that, and come out and be more inclusive, and integrate yourself more into the people around you that connect with them. They've got things to offer you. They've got love to give you. The world's changing, so it's safe. It's safe to come out, um, and to allow yourself to not be in fear of what is out there. Not be in fear of connecting with others. We're in a time where we're deeply connected. That we we've always been deeply connected, but it's been for many different reasons. It's been something that hasn't really been that beneficial here on Earth, but we're moving in an age where it is beneficial. It's beneficial to be connected. It's beneficial to have that connection with others. You're not going to be hurt anymore. So it's okay to come out of that. It's definitely okay. And if you need help with that, then feel free to send me a message. I don't know. Maybe I can help you in another way. I've got, you can send me an email. My email will be in the description below. Also, leave a comment, and maybe you can help other people that are experiencing depression or other things that might be associated with that hermit energy of going within. Again, it's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing, and it's meant to be, but you don't need to stay in it. So I think that the Empress is kind of confirming this. We started with the Emperor, now we're leaving with the Empress, and the Empress is also saying that this 3, the unity, the friendship, that's really, I think, what this Empress is saying. And the Empress is, it's all about that. It's all about that creation. It's all about that energy of fertility and abundance, and that unity energy. So I really think that here that Empress is pulling all this together and confirming what the Emperor is communicating to us here. And there's many people out there that are coming through. There's so much energy that it's kind of mixed in. I'm getting that there's numerous souls and individuals that are pushing this message out there. So it's kind of hard for me to just pull out specific energy in this reading. Look at the numbers. The numbers might, again, have some meaning, but a lot of these numbers the meaning is within the reading that I've kind of given, with the 3s representing the unity, and there we got more room. So maybe some more individuals will come out in this bottom row. I'm hoping, but I'm going to just bring forth whatever I feel like Spirit's bringing. We have the King of Air. So again, there's more of this this energy that's more of like an individual that was some kind of, they had that energy, the air energy, which is the intellect. They're really very well versed in that intellectual energy. And this is probably, again, that father energy, or it could be the mother as well. But it's more about that intellectual energy that's coming through. It could be some kind of somebody that really guided you. It could be a grandparent, that type of thing. And there's the 3 again, of course. So basically we have 3 3s in a row. And again, unity. This is just slapping us on the face, that connectivity. It's really important to allow yourself to be connected to basically everything that is out there, everybody that's out there. Allow yourself to be connected. And this is something that I think may have been missed with the teachings that Jesus came to give, is that unity. And one example of that is he said to, I could be saying this wrong, but if somebody takes your shirt, give them your coat as well. And really, the reason I see that is important here is because of this connectivity. If somebody takes your shirt, they're not really part of the connection. Why would anybody take your shirt unless they really needed the shirt? If they really needed the shirt and they're in the connection, then you're going to just give them your shirt because you know that they need that shirt. They need that shirt more than you need it because you have a coat. You've got the coat still to keep you warm. And you want to be connected with everything that is and everything that was, but in this situation I'm talking about everything that is. And you want to be connected with the individuals that are out there. When we're all connected on this deep level, amazing things are going to happen. When we start separating ourselves and start being greedy, that's another thing, the greed. That's why we're not supposed to have all that greed and that all that a different type of gluttony energy that might be out there, because we're here together to create as a whole. And when we start to divide ourselves, and we are it's okay to be individuals, of course, but if we don't honor our connection with each other, honor that connection, and we want to cast ourselves out, then we're going to be actually a lot worse off than if we're all connected. If you're the one that's outside the connection, then I feel sorry for you. I really feel sorry for you because you're not going to be getting the same amazing things that will be coming into your life as the people that are connected, that are actually that are growing together, and that are going to build things together. We're moving into a whole different energy, a whole different time. The old is wearing off, and there's lots of change that is happening and going to continue to happen. And if you're not connected, then you're going to be very, very bad off. And that's so now we have another error come through, the page of error. So that's right, that 3 is right in the middle of the page and the king there. So that page, what it is signifying here in this reading is being in that basically this energy above it is kind of, they're pulling together. It's that kid, that youthful energy, and it's kind of accenting this energy is what it's doing. This again is that childlike energy, and here it's in the water form, and here it's in the air form, and the air is the intellectual aspect. So it's kind of saying to basically be somebody that is curious about this connectivity, and be open to it, like a child would. And a lot of us, as we grow, we're pushed out of that energy because it's childish, that curiosity aspect. It's also truth. This is also truth. So it could be confirming that, what we're saying here is truth. And of course, now we have a king, another king of air, or fire, sorry. So the king of fire here That's that again, the leader type energy, uh, charm, that charming energy. And it's I think we're here. It's vision. It's talking about the vision aspect, having vision, and learning something new. So it's saying to have vision and learn some new aspects, some new. Basically, this is kind of an apprentice type energy. Um, so it's kind of saying learn some new ways of thinking, and don't put yourself into to necessarily some kind of a box, and don't be in that programmed energy. Again, that's more. This is more like a father figure that may have passed. They might be meaningful here in some other way. And the high priestess. That's intuition and trust yourself. So this it's saying use your intuition and trust yourself to discover this connectivity, discover your unity. Um, that's an important aspect behind all this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these cards up, and actually I'll just pull some more cards and put them up there. And what I'm going to do here is these native spirit cards. I really like them because they really bring out more specific individuals to me. So that's an adaptive energy, somebody that passed that was able to adapt to the situations around them. And it's kind of a beautiful picture if you could see it in the camera. And this is a wisdom. This is wisdom that's coming like you have the sweat lodge. It's somebody that was wise, like a grandparent, which makes sense because some of this energy that's coming through is exactly that. It's kind of shapeshifter energy, that being able to change your way of being. And the great mystery energy. So we're getting energy coming through that's of it's not just it's not just an individual. This is kind of a collective that's coming through. It's the sweat lodge. You go into the sweat lodge. Typically you don't go into that sweat lodge by yourself. You go in with others, and the energy that's coming forth is not just one individual that passed. And I keep trying to come back to individual, and I'm not really getting that. It's like a collective of our ancestors that have passed, that are coming forth, bringing us this knowledge and trying to assist us in moving forward into this new age that is upon us, which is the Aquarius. It's the Aquarius energy that's coming. I'm starting to connect that, and that's the truth. We had truth down here. Aquarius is all about the truth coming to light. there's been a lot of truths that have been suppressed, and I think that they're really trying to help bring forth enlightenment to the world, and it's happening. It's happening on a very remarkable speed. This enlightenment. Okay, I feel like I'm done with those now. This is just some more advice here. That card's the narrow pathway. Tread thoughtfully. Tread thoughtfully. So as you move forward in your life, don't try not to just go with the masses. Don't just be the person that is just following, because you're going to you're going to get hurt. So basically don't just take, whatever somebody says or an individual says. Follow your path and think about the way that you're going to proceed with your life in a way that you can question things, and you can wonder, and you can have awe about different aspects that are in the world. Navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. So this is kind of that same thing coming through. They're trying to tell us kind of how to live our life in a way. So tread thoughtfully is kind of like, well, don't just follow that carnal energy that maybe, you got these dictators that might be on this earth. Don't just follow blindly and go along with something, even though it's causing you pain, it's causing you depression, it's causing you to be stuck in that hermit energy. Move thoughtfully forward, and follow your bliss. Follow your bliss. What brings you happiness? What brings you joy? What is filling your soul? And there's some things out there that can kind of push you further into that hermit and make you suffer more. Avoid the drugs, the alcohol, that type of thing that kind of impedes your spirit. And then abundance is pouring into your life. And this card talks a lot about that connectivity. I love this card for that reason, to that unity, that connection with others. So that's being highlighted there, is be connected and be present in your life. There's many things that kind of suck us out of that connectiveness, that presence that we have, that interacting with others and connecting with others. So it's just kind of suggesting that live a life that is connected, and that's where your abundance is going to come from. You can connect with many things out there and think that that's where you're going to get your abundance. You could connect with money and think that your abundance is going to come that way, and you could be so focused on that, and you can get connected with that. You can be connected with money on a deep level, but it's pretty shallow. It's pretty narrow-minded, because that's just one little thing that you're connecting with, when ultimately we're to be connected with everything that's out there. And you're in a family, when you grow up and you experience a family, for those that have, and you know that connectiveness of 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 being a part of that little system. It's far greater than being just attached to one, the monetary system. That's just kind of it's not a pleasant thing. And there's many people out there that have lots of money that are not, they're not happy. Now I'll pull a few heaven cards, which messages from those that are in heaven. And this is, again, coming from kind of more of a collective energy that's up there, that's communicating this message. So, you might be looking for a reading that's connected to your grandparent or your mother or father or whatever, but this isn't that specific targeted energy. This is more broad, and it's actually very wise because it's all this energy coming together in order to bring this message. I watch over you every day. So that's pretty special there. I watch over you every day, and that kind of signifies too that connection that those that are out there, that are that have passed, they're connected with us. They are deeply connected with us, and we're actually deeply connected with them. But our confusion is causing us to go into that hermit to obtain that understanding that we are connected. We're still connected with those who have crossed over, those who are in a different place than what we are. And again, more kind of telling us that we are connected. I have become one of your guides. They're out there, and they're connected with our loved ones, are connected with us, and they want to help guide us. If you're watching this far, you've been guided to this video. You've been guided to listen. You've been guided by your loved ones, and I'm just kind of bringing the message to you. It's not like I have anything special. It's just that I'm connected with that. You're connected with it, but I'm consciously connected with this energy. It's about this conscious connectiveness, and we all have that within us, and it's really good for you to understand that, and to connect with that understanding, because you won't have to go through so many sufferings to get to the point where you're understanding, if somebody can kind of relay the message to you. So don't stay in that hermit, because you don't have to. You can kind of grow from listening to other individuals out there that may have gone through some of that. I send you loving signs through nature. So look out for signs. Look out for signs in nature that might come to you to kind of confirm all this message that your loved ones are with you. They're there. They're connected. And when you see that sign, come back to this video and listen again, because it's really, your loved ones want you to know this information. We'll pull one more card, and then we'll be done with the reading. I see all of your thoughts. And this, again, is that connectiveness that we're talking about. And this is kind of, the energy that emanates from us, that that's all connected. And this artist is kind of showing it coming from this part of our body, but really, I feel like it comes from all throughout us, this connection. We don't just use, this energy that, might come from, we're not connected through necessarily the brain, but the brain, the heart, the body. Um, we're not, we're not the body necessarily. We're a space that's holding that body, but in that space is where that connection is. And I just think that maybe, if you're still listening, take some time and just feel the connection in a quiet place, and just relax, and just see where that takes you, in a place of quiet, uh, just a quiet place, and just relax, and just feel that space that's in you. And if any thing comes to the surface that might be negative, might be fearful, might, some people might experience some fear that comes to the surface because you might be afraid of what you're connecting with. That fear it's just a primitive thing that has assisted us in getting to where we're at now. So just send that fear some love, and be okay with it. Don't get stressed out about it. Just send that some love. Just feel that fear and be okay with it, and love it, and thank it for allowing humanity to get to this point in history where we're at, and be in the present, time, and try not to allow your mind to shift too much. If it does, it's okay. Just, again, show that love, because that also has helped us get to where we're at. Stressing about the past or the future, that has also kind of been a survival thing, but we don't necessarily need that. We're connected. We're all surviving together here, and it's actually, when we get to the point where we're all consciously connected, things are going to move pretty amazingly, and it's going to be a great future that we have. And it starts with our present, what is here now, that is going to just continue to grow and blossom. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate all the support that everybody out there gives me. Thank you so much. I really am deeply connected with all you, and I love all you, and I am so thankful that I have so many people out there that are so generous with their connectiveness, and have reached out and messaged me, and I'm really thankful for all you. And I hope that you have a wonderful holiday, those that celebrate the upcoming holidays, and the great thing is just spend time to unite with your family, if you have family. We all have family, so if you're going to be home alone, don't be afraid to reach out, because there's other people that are in that same place, and don't get stuck in that hermit energy, because you don't need to. You can connect with others, and it's okay. You're okay. We're connected. We're all united, and let's just embrace that. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.